Alright. See if everybody can hear me alright. I'm pretty sure y'all can. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to break this down real quick, real easy. If you have problems and difficulties hearing me, let me know in the chat. I'm only going to be on here for as long as you guys need me, to be quite honest, because I'm going to go into this very, very carefully and very, very seriously and honestly. As you all can see, I'm still using the 2K19. You can see it in the bottom right-hand corner. And I'm currently on the GWA roster page. These were the talents that were in the company and what have you. So, this is who we had. Now, I do not know who on the roster currently has 20 and who doesn't. What I also know is, and you just see right here, Brandon A says, I say stay on 2K19 until 2K20 is fixed. I couldn't honestly agree more with the man. I firmly feel the way he feels. But what I have noticed is it seems like a lot of people are on that. If you don't have 20, I'm not involved. And for me, I'm thinking, the hell with you then, to be quite honest. Now, I want to purchase 20, obviously, just like anybody else wants to purchase it, but the game has been really, really bad. The game has been really, really bad. That being said, I'm debating how I want to do this, because here's where it's at. I stopped doing GWA for this reason. Activity was down, involvement was down. We weren't getting the attendance we thought we'd like. I was making it real simple to the people that were involved. Do you take care of you, watch the show on your time? I still have no problem with that, but all I asked was for people to please leave a comment after each show. Let me know you saw it. Let me know you were involved. If I do this again, which I'm being honest when I say I plan on doing it again because I miss it. I enjoy doing the wrestling thing, and hopefully you guys will want to get involved with what I do. Hopefully you guys miss what I brought to the table. Hopefully I was doing something that was fun for you guys. I really hope so. But as far as GWA goes, it's dead. It's done. I'm not doing GWA no more. But going back to what I just said, I miss doing this. I missed being involved in this. What I want to do is I want to get together a group of guys who are finally going to be 100% involved, 100% serious, and 100% all about what I'm bringing to the table here on this channel. I also want to get some of you involved and kind of make you guys my writers, if you will, just staff in general, guys who can say, all right, what about this for a storyline? What about this for an angle? I want the talent to be able to come to me and have some control on their character. Now, I took that completely away in the past because people didn't fully commit, but some people did, and in return, I was punishing everyone for a few people who weren't. So, excuse me, I had to grab a quick drink there. That being said, what I'm thinking is, it's being mentioned in the chat room. James has said it. I think Callum just mentioned it. We already said Brandon's mentioned it. Lucius is now saying it. Wait until they patch 2K20. I'm thinking about bringing a company on to 2K19 effective as fast as I can build it. As effective as fast as I can build it. Then moving it to 20 when 20s are actually ready. Those of you who have 20, you're going to have to let me know when it's ready. I'm thinking about doing something like, if this was real life, like low budget. Like low budget type of stuff. I don't want some big, top of the line company. You know, I'm looking for a smaller type deal. Something local. Now, I live in Pennsylvania. I could do like the Pennsylvania Wrestling Alliance or something like that. But I don't want to do that. So I'm thinking about going to my roots of when I first did some e-fetting. Like when I brought out the GWA was originally based out of Texas. how on earth we got Texas was real simple. I was a big fan of the Sportatorium. I loved the Sportatorium. So we basically, in EFED terms, said that we bought the Sportatorium, and that's where our company was run, out of the Sportatorium. It eventually got moved to Philadelphia, which is the biggest city near me, as I live in Lancaster. So that's how that happened. When I closed GWA, I eventually created Renegade Championship Wrestling, which was on GFED. That was then based in Texas as well, because as a Renegade, you're kind of like an outlaw, you're a cowboy. Went back to the roots. So if I do something small, it's probably going to be based out of Texas. I've already got a few ideas floating through my head. That being said, I'm thinking 25-man roster. 25-man roster. And there you go, bring back Big Apple. And what I want to do is I want to work with a lot of you guys who run companies. Here's the one thing I think that watered down the call wrestling world. There was too many people doing too many companies and not enough people putting their ego to the side and working together and building something together. What I would honestly, truly love to do is create this company, have people create their wrestlers, upload them, and I'm going to mention this now. If you're going to upload a guy and want to be a part of this, and we're going to use 19 for now, please upload them as soon as possible and use the hashtag SLS so I can download you. I don't want guys having a character today and then in 3 days all of a sudden he's got new wrestling attire, or he's got a new move, or he's got a new entrance. Create something for your character that he can be. Don't constantly change your guy. Stick with it, run with it, and that's that. So put SLS on him. If you would love to be a part of it, I want you. That's how I'll say it. I know some of you guys are going to be like, do you want my guy this, want my guy? And as soon as I say it, I read James Sargent says, you want a new guy from me. James, buddy, if you want to be a part of anything I'm doing, I'm willing to take on any single person you want to be put involved. Now, to go what I was saying too, when I said I'd like to get involved in doing this with more people, I would love for guys to do this. Like, I'm going to take Callum, for example. Callum runs his company, SWE. If you haven't checked that out, check it out. That being said, let's say me and Callum decided to work together, kind of like I did with Ed. We would end up having the same arenas and the same roster. So when he goes on to the community creation, whoever he may be, he can download everyone who is quote-unquote SLS. I then would have the same talent, the same characters, the same wrestlers, the same calls, whatever you want to refer to it as. So when I can't do a show a certain day for whatever reasons, that person might be able to. So whatever they do, I get to feed off of when I do my show. We work together running the company. I would love to get involved with a bunch of you guys doing this, to be honest. If you think you've got what it takes to run the company and be a part of it, I want to speak to you. Whether it be on Skype, whether it be on Facebook, whether it be a telephone call, it don't matter. We need to get in touch. We need to communicate, so reach out to me. There exactly. Each person can pick a day they run the show. And that's what I would love to do. That's what I would love to do. This way we have different quote-unquote announce teams, if you will. It's going to take me pulling teeth to get Ed involved. I already know that. But I would love to have him involved. And real quick, before I go any further, I just want to say Brandon Ace, Silver Eye, Lucius West, James Sargent, Callum, Lucius, if I didn't mention you, there it is. B Sassy, which is Tyler Black. I appreciate all you guys being here now with me live, listening to me jabber and run and babble and whatever it is I'm doing. So, to get to the point of what I'm saying, that's always possible too, Silver, if we can come up with an idea. Real simple. I want to get back into the wrestling game. I'm probably going to do it on 19 until 20 is fixed, then move it to 20. I'm going to create a brand new company, start from scratch, and I want people involved fully. I want you committed to shows. Again, do not have to be fully committed when it's live, but I need to know you were there. I need to know you caught the replay. All you have to do is when you watch the replay on your time, there's a thing down at the bottom. It's called the comment section. And then you just post the reply. Good show, great show, I saw it, I was here, whatever. I don't care what you type. Something that lets me know you caught it. So I can give you credit for seeing the show. Because what's going to happen is people ain't going to watch the shows. They're not going to be involved in the shows. It might sound rude. They're not going to be on the roster. That's it. That's how it's going to be. They won't be on the roster. I'm going to remove them. I'm going to eliminate them. I'm going to get rid of them. Now, I'm trying my best to give people pushes. I'm trying my best to give people the power to want to run their character. Yes, exactly. SLS. Exactly, Silver Eye. Now, here was the roster that I had. If you watching this live or you catch this on the replay and you want your character who was a part of the GWA to be involved of this new company that I'm going to build, please, by all means, let me know as soon as possible so I can make sure I do not delete your character from my system. Because I'm going to be deleting characters and stuff from my system here very soon. I'm going to reach out to Powerhouse. I know he's had some life problems that he's been dealing with right now. The poor guy, I don't even know if he's going to have Thanksgiving at this point, and that kind of bothers me. But I'm going to reach out to him, see if he wants to be involved. And there's his character. Maybe even get rid of this royalty gimmick that he did, which I thought was entertaining and I had a lot of fun with. Byron Austin's Ed's character. So Ed will have to let me know if he wants to be involved. Then the clowns were his kids. Gorilla Cruz, I have not heard from him in a while. So I don't know if Cruz and Briggs would be in there involved. I'm sure DOA wants to stay involved. Of course, there's Brandon Ace. He may have a new updated version for 19 he would rather use. We can do that. Then, of course, there's Rick Blade, Prince Rain, which was Powerhouse's son, Darren Bison. I've got the KO King, Blake Styles, Alex Dar, Daniel Dino, Shifty the Clown, Samoan Power, Kyle Young, Brett Storm, Tyler Black, Loverboy Bobby, the Duke of Torment, Wolfgang, K-Wolf. Of course, there's myself. There's Jaden Shadow, Brandon Cuevas. We've got Feck, Robert Hall, Ed Ritter's character, which was himself, Lucius. There's the other clown of Creepy, Coltrane, Josh Sniper, Hell's Bouncer, Evil Eyes, Broken Twitch, Kaiva Matoda, Adam Rhodes. We had Spiff. There's George L. Prescott, which was the manager of Powerhouse. All you guys just have to let me know. Now, how much of in a hurry am I to build this? As I stated, I miss it. I would love to do it today, but I have to build it. I have to create it. I'm going to make an arena. I'm going to make belts. I got to make the talent that's not on the roster or download them and build the roster and completely eliminate this from the fray, if you will. So, if you want in, I need you to respond to me, preferably on this video in a reply. Even if you told me already in the chat room or you're going to message me on Skype or wherever it might be, please respond to this video as well. Simply because the next guy that watches the video, he knows what we're talking about here. He might say to himself, okay, does so-and-so want in? Is so-and-so joining? Is that guy being a part of it? Do I want to be a part of this? Oh, look at these replies. These guys all want it, or maybe I should join too. Maybe I should be a part of it. Now, right now, my off days from work are Monday and Tuesday. I'm going to try and do shows on those days. Again, my wife's schedule is either 4 a.m. to 12 p.m., which is what my schedule is, or she works 12 p.m. to 8 p.m. On those days, I'm definitely going to try and do shows after both my children get home from school, which means I'll be going live on those days roughly 5:30, maybe no later than 6 o'clock. And that's how I'm going to do it. And that's not a bad idea right there, buying 2K20 on Black Friday, see if it comes down in price. So, that being said, I just need to know who wants to be on the roster as a wrestler. If you want to be a part of staff, keep that to yourself right now and message me about it when I go off the air here. Let me know. This way I can build this roster. Not sure exactly what I'm calling it yet. Not exactly sure what I'm going to do just yet. But whatever it is I'm going to do, I'm probably going to carry it over to 2K20 if and when I move to 2K20. Right now, yeah, it's going to be probably mostly male roster. One thing I've always had problems with is getting females involved. The biggest roster I had of females was about 8, and then 6 weren't even active. I don't know. I don't know how like guys like Twitch have a complete roster of women, but more power to them. Yes, SLS. So again, leave a response. Let me know you're in, and I need to know who is going to be a part of it. All you gotta do is tell me. I'm uploading the guy for you, SLS. SLS. You can even leave the wrestler's name in the chat, or not the chat, the comment section after we go off the air, and let me know who I'm looking for, because I am going to start downloading things today, uploading things to the image file so I can build rings, build arenas, and what have you. If you have a backstory on a character, let me know that. Anything you think I need to know to make your character better for the company, I'm all about it. And Dallas Spivey's like the perfect name, considering I just said we're probably going to be based out of Texas. That's freaking great. So, that being said, that's about where we're at. And if anyone has any quick questions, you can fire them off right there in the chat, and I'll try to answer them here real quick. It's 2:34 on the East. I'm going to wrap this up, like I said, get ready to go, get my daughter at the bus stop when she gets home a little bit after 3. And I'm going to start building this, because when she gets home, she's going to start doing her homework, and I got to go get my other daughter about 3:45. And during that whole time, I'm going to start building and see what I can come up with. So we will see where we're at. Also, like I said, I need staff. I want staff, need staff. Guys who want to write storylines, angles, gimmicks, you name it. I want people involved. I will always do tag teams, Feck. Always. See, I grew up watching wrestling in the 80s and early 90s when tag team wrestling was at its best. When tag teams actually look like tag teams. I hate when two guys team up and they don't even look like they belong together. And I'm talking the same like ring attire. Like when it was the Hart Foundation, the Killer Bees, you know, in the WWE. And of course my all-time favorite tag team, the Midnight Express of Bobby Eaton and Stan Lane. Even though one was in trunks and one was in tights, they still matched. I would love to be able to do that in a company. I really would. But most people don't want to be a tag team champion. They want to be the world champion. Everybody wants the big title. So if I can get some legit straight up tag teams, great. But I will build some tag teams within and from the singles roster. So, but I'm always going to have tag teams. You know, and one thing I'm thinking about doing is, I didn't do it before, but I'm thinking about letting people have a singles wrestler and a tag team. You know, you can have one of each. So we'll see. We'll see what we can do, Silver Eye. Although I think that says Sliver Eye. Okay? But, yeah, like I said, I'm going to reach out to a few people myself, see who wants to be involved. If you don't want a character involved that I currently have downloaded, and you knew, and I just went through the list, and I'll click down through them again without naming them. If you see your character on the list and you don't want that person involved, let me know. I can delete them right away. Even if you want that character involved but not that version, let me know so I can delete them right away. And that's pretty much what I'm going to do with it. And then in the meantime, I'm going to start building this roster and seeing who all wants to be involved. And everything that was going on in GWA is gone. That's basically what I'll say. It's out of the way. It's not going to carry over into the new company. I do want to make that clear. I want everybody to know it's just going to be a brand new, fresh start in the company. Storylines, angles from the old company don't matter. I don't want somebody to say, like for example, again, I'm back on Powerhouse. I don't want somebody in the new company to say, hey, Powerhouse, when I was in GWA, I this and that to you. Doesn't matter. You know, like Byron Austin, we all know how much he was champion, how long he had the belt. You know, no, Lucy. Smart mouth. I love it. But like we knew he was the champion forever. You know, and we know that. I don't want to bring that up. I just want to be a fresh start for everybody. Forget all the bullshit from the past and all the fun, maybe, on the positive side. And just have some good old fun and get some people seriously involved. And I might be doing shows like this where we're not actually doing a wrestling event. It might just be where we get together and talk and shoot the shit here in the chat room, and then you guys can start throwing out ideas to each other and say, hey, I was thinking about doing something with you. Do you want to hit me up tomorrow, later today, or after the show, whatever, and we can talk about some ideas. Then you guys can bring them to me and see what we want to do. And again, if you would love to be a part of the company I'm building and run shows from the company I'm going to be building, let me know. Now, the only problem with this is if I have a guy uploaded or downloaded that might not be uploaded anymore, and somebody might have to recreate them. Like, for example, Ed was Byron Austin. I don't know if he still has Byron Austin. So someone was going to help me. I think Callum mentioned he would be interested. So let's say me and Callum got together and did this. Can Callum get his hands on a guy like Byron Austin? I don't know. So, we'll see what we can do. That's all I'm saying. We're going to figure it out. So we're going to start building the roster. I'm going to wrap this thing up right now so you guys can go on about your lives. So remember, please respond to the video that you want in, and then upload your character as fast as possible to the community creations with SLS. Unless you know I already have him downloaded, let me know. You've already got my guy. Hang on to him. Don't get rid of him, because I'm going to start deleting guys from this list over the next day or so, so they know, hey, you didn't call me, message me, reach out to me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, wherever you can reach me, that I know you're not paying attention to these videos and you clearly don't want to be on the roster anyway. So, that being stated, you guys just let me know. So I'm going to I'll give Powerhouse a call. He just asked me to call him. So I'm going to give him a call here in just a moment. So, any case, ladies and gentlemen, you guys do what you got to do. I'm wrapping this up. Going to start building my arena because I know what I want to do. And we're going to start building towards the next company on this channel, and it's going to get started ASAP. And that's up to you guys. Who's involved, who's not, who we're using, who we're not. If you got any questions, Twitter me, Skype me, Facebook me, wherever you can reach me that's most comfortable for you, I'm available. I thank y'all for tuning in. Remember, leave your replies. Be safe. Later.